Hello, data folks. Thanks for joining me again on this channel for data and IT professionals. We've been covering many tech topics that make working on real-world projects a lot easier. Along those lines, today, we'll focus on setting up authentication between VS Code and GitHub, and then walk through how to push your local changes to a remote repository. Here I have my VS Code open, and this is the project where we'll be pushing our changes. First, let's check if Git is already installed on this machine. Looks like it is not, so we'll go ahead and install it from the official Git website. I haven't changed any of the default options, just clicked next a few times and completed the installation. If anything is unclear, feel free to pause the video and take note of the settings I've used. Once Git is installed, reopen VS Code and make sure Git is recognized. Now we're ready to clone the repository. Let's navigate to the project folder. Also, please copy the project path and open it in the VS Code. When prompted, click on Yes, I trust. Next, we'll make a small change to one of the files. And when you're ready, save the file. Once the file is saved, click on the source control icon in the sidebar. Stage the changes by clicking the plus icon next to your modified file. Then, enter a meaningful commit message and click Commit. Most of you might see an error here, and that usually happens because we have not configured the user account details yet. Let's do it now. Make sure you're in your project folder and run these two commands. I've also added these commands in the video description, so you can copy them directly, but don't forget to change the name and email accordingly. Also, please remember, this user account needs to have permission to commit changes to the repository. Once your user details are configured, try committing the changes again. This now saves your changes to your local repository. To push your changes to GitHub, click this Sync button. You can also use this little icon at the bottom. This brings us to the authentication step. You can authenticate using a personal access token, or you can complete authentication using your web browser. I'm going to use browser-based authentication for this demo. Enter your GitHub username and password. And that's it. The changes have been successfully pushed to the remote repository. Let's head over to GitHub to verify that the changes are visible. As expected, the changes are there, confirming that everything worked perfectly. That's all for today. Please stay tuned for our next video, where we'll explore more data technologies. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with our latest content. Thanks for watching.